Hello, hello. Hello, chat. Hmm. Hello. I'm waiting for my headphones to finish charging. I mean, I could wear them now being plugged in, but it really doesn't matter too much. I don't know. Face. Wow, I'm trying to use my face cam more often. Like I have the webcam, just use it now. I don't know. But like yeah, I'm just trying to use the webcam more often. So when I start stream, when I do stuff, just here. Also, don't mind the hair. This has been not cooperating. It's supposed to be more towards here, but it wants to be pushed out farther outwards. So we're dealing with it. Well, the hair, it's really has a mind of its. It has a mind of its own. Well, it has a mind of its own because like it's not even. Because like you have this little soup, which I'm fine with, but then this one goes all the way out to here, which it needs to be here, and then it's okay, but it doesn't want to do that. So we're here. But yeah, blueprints today. We're gonna be doing blueprints. It's a game that I've watched a lot, so I know what I'm going into. But there are some things I don't know, some things I do know. So it's like it's not going to be no. We're not speedrunning. We're not speedrunning blueprints, because I would not be able to speedrun blueprints. It's more of just we're doing this as a fun little casual thing. I've never played the game, so I'm gonna open it for the first time. We're gonna play through it the first time. I've only watched it, and that's about it. So there are some things that I know that like other streamers have done through their playthroughs that they haven't found or solved, and so like it's not gonna be like we're going entirely blind, which I think is fine. This is just a fun way that we can separate like Minecraft streams, so we're not always doing Minecraft streams, and I'm not always doing Minecraft. We can do other things for fun. So like that's kind of the idea. But then other than that, while we wait for my headphones to charge, I kind of where was it? Do you guys know? I want to make a text that says SubGoal. Because I did the math, I crunched the numbers, and I'll be fair. So we're doing 150. 150 I feel like is a fair, reasonable amount. Well, it's also doable for y'all, and it covers a good amount of the costs for. Blindside it. Oh no, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm still typing it. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, I know they're white blinds. It's fine. It's a white background on a white text. It's all good. So like that, there, better. So 150. Uh, to get to the goal by like mid-October, probably like October 15th, give or take. Just so I can get maybe actually not 15th because I leave on the 15th. Early October basically is when the sub goal ends. In app power, right? I will afterwards. I will. But if we get that sub goal, I will wear my Cowboy SMP abolish outfit to TwitchCon, and specifically the day of the POW Cowboy panel. So I'll wear it on stage. I'll wear the full fit. I'll dress up as a cowboy, and we'll keep it going. And to make it fair, right? Tier twos for cowboy cow. We're not doing that because I wouldn't know how to get the cat ears even on to fit onto the hat properly, and I'm not gluing cat ears onto a good cowboy hat. So we're not doing that. What else? Besides that. Cowboy SMP video almost done. It's about roughly. The hat, Chad. Don't worry. It'll be, yeah, April's gonna help get the hat, and then I'm gonna pay April an amount for getting the hat, and so the money that you give me goes to them. So basically, it works. But so Cowboy SMP video was gonna be finished after I get done with stream. I just have to put music together, adds a few third-person shots here and there. And then from that point on, we're done with Cowboys until basically October for the panel, and then Cowboys will be done, which is weird to say. Weird, but we'll work on other stuff. I have some other recording ideas that I have that I want to do. And then regarding TwitchCon, I've organized all my cards. So every card that I have one of is in this binder. So every card is organized from basically common, rare, and then their unique ability. The light glare doesn't do its justice. I have to hold it down like that. But basically every card here, give or take, has it. So I'm only missing, I think, 8 or 9 cards in total. But my other goal is I think I have like 4, maybe 4 to 6 full art cards that aren't hollow. So what I want to do at TwitchCon is I'm going to trade all my extra cards that I have besides the few, because I made a box. Hold on, let me grab it. This box I'm going to take with me to the actual con, and it has all these cards I'm going to be trading. So if someone needs something, like if someone still wants a hollow sneak snag, all these right here are my hollows. All of these are just full arts. All these are commons. These ones are character cards. Like I have a lot of Watercast by O, and I have a lot of like Pearl, like Reflex. Items. I think this is like generic skills. And then the armor and weapon. So basically, I'm gonna be walking around the con in any day with each box, with this box, or have it in a bag. And if someone wants to trade stuff, and we're at a trading thing, and I have something, I'm down to trade. That is a lot. Yeah, well, it's majority of my cards. I have another box separate, so this box is a bit smaller. But all these cards are like cards I want to keep because they are like like I already have one card of there, but I have one card of like Scott's Bunker. Hello, Robert. Card. And so I want at least like an additional card of each. So I have a notes thing. Where is it? This. Like on my notes, I have like a bunch of different cards I want one of, like one additional ones. And so trading for those as well. If you like deck building, yeah, exactly. So I want extra of those. But yeah, other than that, let's get into blueprints. Also realized I had music playing. It was just muted for y'all. My bad. It's gonna be turned off now. But because we want to hear the blueprints music. So there, and then there. I need to bring that over. Hold on. Let me copy that. Bring this over. Paste duplicate there. There we go. And then game blueprints. That was perfect timing. I didn't hear any. Yeah, it's because I had it muted for y'all. So yeah, this is a first time ever playing this game. I know the story of blueprints. I've watched videos. I've watched everything about it. I understand what to do. So we're not going into this entirely blind. But it's gotten to the point where I just can't watch other people. I want to now play it and experience it for myself. So that's what we're going to be doing. And so not every day is going to be blueprints, but once in a while, both on stream and off stream, I'll be playing the game and just have fun with it. Is up with the chess pieces, right? I know what the chess pieces go to. I understood what they go to now. But yeah, and also, if anyone has played this game already and has a hint, I'm fine with taking hints. Don't tell me the answer, but if you have a hint, I'm fine with a hint. But I'm excited, chat. I'm really excited for this. Yeah, also, I'm going to try to be using my face cam more often. Hints, not spoilers. Exactly. Two different things. Nothing but a few plants and Wordle. You know what? Perfectly fine, nerdy. There's our grandfather.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare
his instrument, my last will and testament.
And hereby revoke all will.
As you can tell, I've seen this a few times where I know where some of the words are. I'm excited.
I give and
bequeath my grandnephew Simon P. Jones,
son of my dear niece Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount
Holly Estate.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45th estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts.
I was gonna redeem voice acting.
A timely manner.
You're gonna get it either way when I read some of this stuff.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 8th
March 1993.
1993. Herbert S.
Sinclair. So the other thing is we want to keep dates down and such. So blueprints, March 18th, 1993. Day 1. Free old village. Welcome to the Mount Holly Estate. Open only in the events of my death. So here's another thing I know. Whenever we get a magnifying glass, we need to keep... Oh, you can't see it. That. Postage stamps. I mean, you can a little bit, but it's underneath, like, some stuff. We need a magnifying glass. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summers. By the time you read this, I will assume that you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you a challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel you should bring up to my estate. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of your previous day. AKA, how this game works is each day, once you run out of steps, or we call it a day, all items, all our currency, all our keys, all our gems are gone. And we start new. One final word of advice. Do not assume these rooms you find today will be the same you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me... We don't need Ethan. Provided me a home for the last half of the century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond our particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path. Go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. St. Clair. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure by pressing tab. The goal for right now is to try to get to the antechamber, or we can call it a day, which you don't want to do. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. When you no longer have any more steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Huh. We know what these are tied to. Queen, ace. It's the whole gate. It's the whole gate puzzle. We don't need to worry about the paintings because we know what it's tied to. If we count each gate, 8 gates will break 8 safes. Or unlock 8 safes is basically what it is. Like, we don't need to worry about the paintings, because we technically already know that one from other streams for those who have been particular in watching it. But basically, each one of these, if we, I think it was count 8 gates, break 8, it's something like that. I forget what it exactly is. All this stuff and things, yeah. So if we go here, we can kind of see where we want, and we're going to start with a hallway. One. You just see right here, we have like crowbar and prayer. It's 2 words that are similar to each other. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be unlocked. Or more likely to be locked. Okay. Pantry. We go this way. Give us a few coins. A little bit of a note. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 out, yeah. In close, this basically just tells you about food and how eating it will give you currency back. Also, Akira, thank you for the 3 stream streak. I appreciate it. I have a sub goal. We do have a sub goal. Then go to a parlor. We're actually not going into the parlor room because it might just rotate us back. We're gonna go into a storeroom. Because this give us a gem and a key. We won't rotate in. So we got blueprint, plain, print, and there's one white chest. What's that? Oh, that's just nothing. There's a white chest piece, which we can't actually get into the chest area for what those are used for. So. For a minute, be there for 30 minutes. Last class, yep, all good. All right, we're gonna go look into each of these to see which one we want. A spare bedroom's fine. And a corridor is always left. All right, we're gonna go this way. Pine pin. All right, here we'll do a parlor just to showcase this because I don't know how good I'm going to be at these. This box is in the middle. This box is the middle box. The gems are in the middle box. This box is the middle box. This box is the middle box, yeah. We're playing a game called Blueprints. It's basically a huge, massive story puzzle game. And there are 2 different endings that you can get. And we're starting today off of it. This box is the middle box. Well, both these are... Wind up key with this. Dear, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine estate with the old hams in the past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it's been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we've been beginning to worry that my wife had lost its charm. I had no illusions of my company rivaled hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much when even discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you rather a singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had to press me to write particulars to this game, which I found the time, and I have included within these letters all the details you need to share with guests, so you be inclined. Always your friend, N. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only a true statement. There will always be at least one box which displays one only false statement. There will always be at least one box that displays a false statement. Only one box has a prize, the other 2 are always empty. So at least one box is a lie and one box is only truth, right? Yeah, basically. So it says this box is the middle box. It says this box is the middle box. It says the gems are in the middle box. So it has to be this one, right? Because if this one's saying the middle and saying they're contradicting each other, I believe that's right. Yep. Lovely. By the way, another chess piece right here that I noticed. Black pawn in the case. Okay, we don't want to go into the chapel right now. We can head into a bedroom to get 2 more steps. Oh, and write this down. No. White pawn in the bedroom. Actually, I'll wait on that. Go to a closet. Gets me another gem. We'll use the key. Got 2 more keys out of it, so kind of worth it. Got an extra key. I'm going to go this way. I actually spent a gem to go to the observatory. So the Fixed Stars constellation, written by Richard Wood, Fenn, Aries, Bird and Sun Publishing, 1809. This book contains a complete star-based list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations and various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book is a solid base of the astronomy that will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and enjoy. So, +1 gold, Twin, Southern Cross, Diamond, Farmer Apple, Key. Dead rooms are more common day. The Sail. There's 20. The green rooms are more likely. Alright. Oh, I can turn this. I didn't know you could turn it. Or do I have to turn it? Let's see on there. So I... hold on. What if I turn it this way? Can I turn this big one? No. Also, a night piece there. I think I have to turn it outwards this way, but I do know one thing about the observatory. And I want to see if I can actually grab it or not. Because I noticed this a while ago. Turn it there. What is this? Planetarium. You found a secret floor plan. You would like to permanently add the planetarium into your drafting pool. There we go. I noticed there was a door here, but I never knew what it was exactly towards. But it's towards a floor plan. And then this... Yes, yeah. Here we get 1, which is I gain 1 gold. Cool. So the top left tells you how many stars, I believe. I don't know what the planetarium does. Honestly, I thought there'd just be like an item in there. I didn't realize it was a floor plan. Alright, so the only way we can go to is this way. Spare room. That just ends the run. So I guess we'll do a passageway for 2. Go here. While drafting, you need... I must select a room. Alright, we're gonna do planetarium then. I don't know what's actually in here, so I'm curious. And then we'll do den. Alright, we'll start with the dead end room first. Oh. Star schedule. A survey of constellations observed at Mount Holly Observatory. 20 floral, slice form, 25. Oh wait, it tells you which ones are which. Survey constellation, other notable sights at night. First appearance of both Diamond Minor and Major in the same sky. 47 different constellations observed in a single night. 50 new constellations spotted. Can I do anything with this? I want to see if there's anything. Interesting, hold on. How beautiful is this player? It's very pretty. I'm gonna take a photo of this. So I do not want to write all this down. Hello, Jeppy. Let's keep going. I don't know if there's, don't know if there's anything exactly in there, but I think I'll be fine. We'll go to the den. That clock. I guess we'll have to do chapel, which I think is fine. And then commissionary. Okay, so I am. Alright, we'll grab the extra key here. As you continue onto your journey, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes, yeah. A pad, a sketch paper, perhaps something specifically fitting. A journal will provide with invaluable stuff. There's a rook here. But I don't believe there's anything else now. I don't want to go into the chapel unless I have to. The commissioner will be closed from day 12 to 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. We're not on day 12. So, and a fire sale on day 20 and 21. Sledge, salt shaker, gem, metal detector. Okay, we don't have enough for what we're wanting there. And I need a security card right there. So I guess we're going through the chapel. If there are any keys around here. There's also a bishop I noticed here. Yeah, we'll go dining room. Oh, coupon book. Courier doesn't go anywhere. When you drop to bedroom, gain 5 steps. Yeah, we'll do nursery. Oh, that's our last gem. I think we get another one in here. No, we got dice though. Okay. We can re-roll rooms. And then we got The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up, for the fear of the view. He had heard what the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down, if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess which the clues that we had said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red. He looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book which we just read. Little pawn chess piece there. I guess anything else in this room? Besides the crow and the bow, or crow and row. Why is the crown gold? Fourth wall broken. Alright. The boudoir. I'll take. Plus 5 more steps to us. We have this picture here, which I still don't know entirely what it's towards. Maybe it's related to the gifts, because one's unwrapped. Christmas in August. I know, crazy. 7, 8? But, like, I don't know what that would be towards. Because there's a safe right here. But we don't really know. More accurate at frosting as we speak, yeah. Is that? No, it's not. Yeah, I don't know what this is towards yet. Maybe we'll probably need a magnifying glass or something for it. Alright, key. We're gonna have to re-roll because we don't have gems, unfortunately. Conference room we can get into. So all items in here will be brought into it. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread the items throughout your house. When the items are spread, they are immediately placed in several rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, all the spread items go here instead. Safe code 9083. 9083. Oh, using another key. I'm gonna re-roll this. Alright, well, looks like you gotta go to the dark room then. Because we have nowhere else to go. This is a locked door, unfortunately. I'll wait there for a bit. 9083. I want to see if that was towards this one. And there's like a hidden piece of paper and it got sent into there. 9083. Nope. Nope. Saw an edit of gold and being cut out. Look who just starts playing. That's funny. Don't know where there's a save, but I guess we know. Alright, so red rooms aren't the best rooms, but they still have clues. If there's anything over, it doesn't look like. I think you have to power this room, it seems like. I have not seen K-pop. I have not seen it yet. No. 50-50, right one. I think that just does it, unfortunately. Two chess pieces here, two pawns. Someone drive this man to a call. I just haven't had time to watch it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I have not watched it yet. But yeah, I don't think... Hold on. I just have not seen it. Change this look to meet again. Or not? No, I'm not doing that. Oh, what's here? Today's a good day because Simon is at camp and he's not much of a friend as my friends, and I will not... Today's... Oh, it's this little thing. Irby is mean and really stupid. Today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp. And yeah, it's just a little bit argument between two of them. Because today my brother returns from college and I finally get to return him the book I took from him long ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious. I honestly had no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had us. Congrats on your diploma and welcome home. The rabbit hole, you wouldn't be able to see much. Yeah. Unless this is not a locked door, run's done. Oh, it's not. Alright, we'll go left room. And now it's done. This is the maid's quarters, unfortunately. What's the staff notice? Today we are all dread has finally arrived. It is an unprecedented sadness that we were informed you of the death of our benefactor, employer, Master Baron of the Mount Holly Estate, Herbert S. St. Clair. Any staff who have interest in attending service may contact Miss Babbage for details. In the following of the instructions left by the Baron himself, effectively immediately all work at the Mount Holly Estate is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate premises by Friday, November 6th, Miss Babbage. Anything else in here? Hat, bucket, not really, so we call it a day. Because we had nowhere else to go there. So we got mid-size inn, 6-bedroom. It's just unfortunate that this happened. Total rooms, rank to reach 6, steps taken 41, items found 2. Then we continue to the next one, chat. Day number 2. Bum, bum. Brand new room, day 1. Yep. Alright, so that doesn't change. So let's open all these doors and see where we go. We'll start with a bedroom. A corridor. And a hallway. We'll start right side first. Just because east wings are less likely... Okay. Less likely to have been locked. Spare bedroom. Parlor time. Wind up key. All right. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. Blue box, no scope, trust. Well, This statement appears on another box. This statement appears on another box. If we know at least one is true and one is possibly a lie, so it's in the blue box, because if both of these are true, that's the lie. Yeah. You're right, nerdy. No, so the only statement is this one. These are the only statements. So there's always so if you look at the paper here, there will always be at least one box which displays only a true statement. There will always only be one box that displays a false statement. So this one, both of these can't be false. I mean, they could, but they aren't really towards anything. This one being true means that makes no sense then. Like, it contradicts itself. So I'm just vibing. All good. We can go into the commission. We'll go chapel. We don't have any coins anyways, so this just allows us to get to these last two rooms, hopefully. Never mind. You know, we'll just do breaker. I know... Keycard entry system off. I know there's like this whole thing where it's like you have to turn these into like a pattern color, but I don't know what the pattern is right now. You can also then find it later. But I know this turns it into something, and all this does is basically just get us gems. So, but yeah. Off, garage on, dark room. There's no on. Alright, we'll keep going on the right side. Go to the den. You have goosebumps in a There's an extra gem. We'll keep going upwards the right side. We'll go to the veranda. Well, it costs us 2 gems, but I think that's just good for us because we get a shovel. Which is nice, because the shovel we can actually start digging through dirt, which means sometimes we can actually get stuff. Like a key. I grew up going to actual U.S. commissioner. Variety of how I heard commissery. And plus 6 steps. Alright, we'll use a key here. Rumpus room? Sure, why not? Let's go to the rumpus room. No, we don't have a coin for it yet, but if we get a coin, we can actually go back to here. Alright, last key. We'll go closet, because you might get a coin. We got a coin purse, but no coins. And we got an additional gem. Alright, cool. So now we head all the way back and we'll go from the den. More keys. I'll go take the Nook. Thank you very much. I wish we had 2 gems, and I have to at this point. Actually, pantry coins go back into the rumpus room. 99% away to a carrot, and we'll get a bit more steps. Alright, got 5 coins. You can put a coin into the machine. We can see a little fun little cinematic. And we'll go from there. Insert a coin. Alright, fun cinematic time. Rumpus room.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Alzara.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
A rogue
A door
moon.
that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters.
Red black cat.
What you
But yeah.
have heard here has been foreseen
Foreseen.
by the
Great Alzara. Yeah.
Until the dawn of the
Following day. So you can only use Alzara once per day.
I will have nothing
More to say.
to say.
Yep. So the door that it's hidden that you will not find actually has. How old is Simon? Simon's like in his probably his teens. I would think. Don't go that way. I need to go down here and then to the left. Like 13, like 13, 14, around that age. He's still like a teenager. I don't see something. Okay, yeah, it's not really worth it. Corridor, we'll probably go hallway. This hallway we can go to the very end here. Ooh, observatory. There are 2 stars today, which is 2 chunks of that's not needed. I don't have any gems. You have to do dark room. Right side. That's not great. It gets us a key, I believe. Or check wiki. 14. Alright. Oh, there's at least a dirt pile. Okay, we got a key. There only should be a key that comes from here, but I guess not, because it's not powered. Oh, it's not powered. That's why. There's nothing in here, I know that, and I lost 2 things from it. Alright, not a great start, because now that furnace room blocked off that, so we only have the corridor now. Darn. There really isn't anything in the hallways often. Well, we're going red room. Because I have to go this direction. And unfortunately, that is it. Back into the bedroom once again. And call it a day. Yeah, red rooms can be good, but you need items for them. There are clues and hints in the red rooms. But we're nowhere even close to that point of the game. Day number 3. Alright, open all the doors. We'll start with a den. We'll go Nook. And then... Oh, it's just a den, so let's do storeroom. Oh wait, no, the bedroom could have been open. Whoops, alright. That's fine. Get an extra key, get a gem. Good thing that right side with the Nook. Spare bedroom. So I want to go all the way up to the very end of this manor. Yeah, I'll do chapel. Chapel isn't really bad. It just takes 2 coins every time you enter, which is not terrible. Early breaker. All right. Probably give me the pantry. Give me some steps. Give me more coins. We gotta go parlor. Yeah, right now the goal is just to try to get to the antechamber and try to unlock the doors to the antechamber. All right, the gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. So the gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. So if that's saying that's true, that means this is true. That means this is a lie. That means they're in the blue box. Yep. If you understand that there's always one truth, that can be most likely both, and one lie, or vice versa, you kind of understand what to do. We don't really have any money for steps, so we'll do corridor. I like those kind of puzzles. They're nice. They're good little like thinking. Ooh, draw room. Yeah, go to draw room. Anything in this room? Because this is a room that we haven't. A lot of different painting. Horses. I mean, there's a white pawn there. Draw floor plans. Okay. A lot of horses. Okay, what's weird is how they're placed. Right? Like, facing left, right, 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 left, 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 left. It's like the steps that they're taking. It's like the distance between them. Horses? I haven't summoned. I was already... My job at the museum. Interesting. I can probably light this, maybe. Like, there has to be something. Maybe we need an item for this. I don't know, it just feels like it. So what is this? You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. The terrace, the bedroom, or the... Yeah, let's redraw. Patio. Yeah, I'll do patio. And yeah, we'll do commissionary. I probably could have redrawn that, but it's fine. Battery pack. What items do I have? Okay, I only have the battery pack on me. Any shovel? No shovel. Darn. Ooh, greenhouse is good. Yeah, greenhouse is good. Because there's that and a shovel. So if we ever do find a lever, music notes. Trees found inside will bet. Hold on. This is page 5. So let me take a photo of that. So there are other pages here. I forget what this is towards. I know we found it before. Something can be broken here, but I don't have the tools for it, and I also need the lever. I'm more likely to get green rooms is a good thing. Magnifying glass. Ooh, magnifying glass might be nice. You know, I'm gonna take the magnifying glass. That can be probably helpful because if we find anything, we can then take it like this and see if there's anything that we're observing. All right, use the key. Coat check. Bedroom, because that continues this way. Any key in here? Any key? Reddington. Greetings from... that there? Yeah, it is. One. Chat, you see anything? Three books in my arms. Well, congrats on having 3 books in your arm. There's nothing on the back of the card, which is interesting. I believe this is my mother, which has the Rogue Moon necklace that Alzara talked about. Anything else here? Anything like scribed onto... I believe that's my mom. Each day on the 8th rank. Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, we're gonna go to the left. So here's the unfortunate thing, right? We don't have a gem, which means we've effectively cut ourselves off from the rest of the house. There's the gem. Darn. Because all of those were dead ends. I guess we'll just try to fill out the rest of it, the remaining portion. No, we can just do dark room because there's nothing here. Anything in here? I think I have to power the dark room if I want to see anything in here. I think I need the boiler room for it. What items do I have on me? You know, we'll just do a coat check. We will check the magnifying glass. And we'll call it a day there. Well, it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Save and continue. So what do y'all think of this game from like a viewing perspective? Because I really enjoy it when I watch it. I think it is quite interesting. I like it. Good. It's a much more chill like style of game. You can just talk and vibe. I'd rather have a key early. They're incredible. Oh yeah, no. I love the art style of this game. It is so nice. Corridor. Parlor. Alright, parlor game. But I'm here and vibing. Basically, there's two endings. There's the ending of getting to the antechamber, and then that's where the game actually starts. Everything here is like prerequisite to the actual lore and story of this game. I need to emerge and understand stuff, so it's fun. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot. All three boxes. Okay, that's a lie. The other two boxes contain. That's a lie. It's this one. We're gonna go back and forth, I think. Very allergic to cleaning supplies, so I'm watching and sneezing. Oh, I apologize. If you call it in the if you call it in the planetarium, game +2 stars. So that's what the planetarium's for. It can help you increase your star path faster. Interesting. That way's blocked off. Passageway. Alright, before I continue, I'm gonna go downwards and through the right side. Drawing room doesn't really get us anywhere. I'll just do spare bedroom, saves me the gem. Kitchen cleaner spray. Well, this is not great. Let's do breaker. If we get a security room, that means we can turn stuff off. And if we get to the garage at any point with the garage keys. What are y'all saying? You want my cleaning supplies? Alright, let's keep going. Hallway coming through the hallway is not terrible. Because hallways are always unlocked. Security room. Yeah. Alright, since new room. sorry I scribed my sync yesterday. My eyes are red. It's the holidays. I'm sorry, Akira. That's rough. That's us. We're in a security room. As an appearance, yeah. Simon has an appearance. You see him at the very beginning, as well as through different, like, cutscenes. We have a face. All the different rooms. We're so tiny. Well, we're a teenager. What I get for being 20 minutes late. Well, yeah, we're just a kid. We're just like 14 years old. And there I am. Owns a manor house. Yep. Now here's a fun thing. Blue memos equal true. Red memos equal lies. So memos are these little blue, like, sticky notes. These. So this is a memo. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. This is a lie, because it's on a red note. But if you look really closely down here, and if you have a magnifying glass, it's easier to read. But it says unless written by hand. It's very, very tiny and hard to see, but it says unless written by hand. I see, yes. So we have nothing here. Keycard system, set level, confirm security. This mode determines the default setting to security doors will be set unlocked. Back. So I believe we know what this one is already. I think it's Swan Song? Incorrect password. I think it's Swan Song or Swan Song, but I forget the capitalization of it. I think there might be something in here, maybe. Staff notice. Effectively the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be resident in the morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Swan Song? Maybe? Typed no. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or correct? So we could probably find the code at laboratory. Swan Song, maybe? Probably, but there's a capital S right there. We can what's this blue one? Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher rank of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will more likely be locked as you progress north as well. You can also power this place. Is it all capitals? Probably all capitals. There it is. Yeah, it's all caps. Swan Song. Connecting network. Like I said, I'm not going into this blind, so there are some things that we know and some things that we don't know. staff. Punch in, out. The service has been temporary. As of November 4th. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network. Kept. Request cancel change. That's been turned off. Special orders. If you like to get a specific brand of gum or food, special orders can take special order. Oh, we can actually get special orders from here. Compass. Take 1 to 2 days. Okay. All right, return. Remote terminal access. View terminal access. All these are offline, but you can actually turn them on if you want. I'm not going to because I don't need them. Electronic mail, nothing there. Data transfer, nothing there. Glossary of terms. Oh, this is just the different things for it. Okay. Log out. Cool. Let's go this way. Oh, I wish I had a gem. Plus 10 steps. Well, there's the gem. Wait, what's this one? Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Florida Evanson. His peculiar personality somewhat made for your own absence. I also appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I began to expect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles, and I appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of the darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KV or KL? Interesting. Quite interesting, chat. Quite interesting. We're not going to open it here. We're actually going to go down this way because it saves us a key. Because passageway doors are always unlocked. Like so. I mean, yeah, I guess I gotta do it this way. Kitchen. We don't have any coins. We're gonna come back this way, go downwards and to the left. West Wing Hall, perfect, because we needed something like that. Okay, we're going to storeroom, so that gives us a gem, a key, and a coin. We can go upwards this way. From here. Ooh, garage. But that ends the run. Well, either way, it ends the run. Because we're all, like, locked off from everything. Well, we powered the garage at least, which is what we were wanting. Christopher, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been delivering for his leadership. Your absence must be accounted for, Miss Babbage. Car from 1993. It quite is. But since you were able to power the garage from the breaker, we can actually go outside. Which is quite important for us. Because the only way to open up the side gate from the outside is through the garage access. So that means we should just be able to unlock it from this side. Westgate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset. So this is a permanent change to our estate. We can now go this way, which means we can come up to here and go into here. And that's what I was really hoping for, was to try to get the garage at some point. A hovel. Special floor plans. I mean, honestly, let's just do hovel. Because there's not much. And we can just look what's in here real quickly. No determination. Dear Mr. Ravine, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been quite greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as a groundkeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required. Effective immediately, this decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observation and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You're required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all your tools and equipment belong to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and services and wish you the best of your future. And Babbage, house manager. Bear traps. That. And a little faucet. Which means one of the 4 fires have been taken care of. That's for another part of a puzzle much later down. What's this? 45 rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms. Where is room 46? Tested my full house theory, no luck as expected. 4-2 4-5-2-9-2 in the colors of blue, pink, purple, yellow. Interesting. What items do I have on me? Nothing. I don't think there's anything else in here, so we'll just come back out from this side to the front and call that a day for this run. Quite interesting, don't you think, chat? So those fires are indicated down this way. Right down there. After all this time. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to this game. That door is still locked because we have not been able to get into the Black Garden yet. And we have all of this over here as well. Get more. I think he has 3 now at this point. This is where we live, by the way. Until we actually claim the estate, we live here. This is our campsite where we finish off the day. And then up this way is the orchard. In Red Dead. Call it a day. Got the same campsite in Red Dead. Honestly, like, this is such a fun little, like, chill, cozy game to play. You can go to camp in the woods near an empty house where people know that the owner died. this place is so far out that no one really comes here, I believe. There's so much mystery to this estate that no one wants to be around here. Like, all this is private property. It's all hidden. It's all blocked off and everything. Alright, maybe first things first. We go. And open up the door. Shrine, trading post, tool shed. We're gonna do tool shed to get 2 special items, which are the shovel and the sledgehammer. Backyard or front yard, basically. Ooh, magnifying glass. No. I don't want to just... We can probably get that later on. And I don't want to do that right away. Blueprints? I'm doing good with blueprints right now. We'll do chapel because you don't have any coins. That lets us actually get to the farther end. Because then we can go den. And then grab the 2 items in the closet, which are a key and a gem. And let me run backwards this way. And open up these doors. Security room early is quite nice. I mean, yeah. Hallway. Alright. Key system. Key system. Set key level. Low. Oh. Low, thank you. And then change that to unlocked. The interesting is we have not... I don't know how we get to the... I don't know what the cause is to unlock the foundation. So I'm not too sure. I have no idea how many rooms there is. There's a lot. Parlor. All right, what does it say? All 3 statements are false, which is contradictory, so this is false. 2 statements are false. Well, that's false, so that could be true. Gems are in a box of a false statement. So if gems are in a box of a false statement, that means this is false. But that can't be false, so that's false, so it has to be the white one. Hey, got it right. No canoe corridor. We don't need garage, so spare bedroom. Locked key. Honestly, I'm fine at breaker room right here just to get it out of the way. Because that means you can turn the emergency system on, turn on garage if we ever need it again. And now we need to run all the way back. And then start going through chapel upwards. I need steps, so thank you, game. 2 coins, fine. Ooh. Discover less common floor plans. Yeah, that works. We've already been here. This is the library. Let's see. Citing Reddit. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Yeah, we'll do this one. Next time we go into library, that will be there for us. I don't think there's anything else in here, I believe. That's a dead end. This is not a dead end. We'll do aquarium. And compass. Draw floor plans leading toward north more frequently. Ult again, nothing there. So you can leave the books there. True. Kitchen. No, courtyard's better. Gonna do bedroom. I thought I got steps out of this. I don't. We have a few codes here. I want to see if any of these codes actually match to this. Nope. All right, cool. I have 5 books in my name right now. Ooh, metal detector. Cool. Coin. Awesome. So how does this... Oh, because... Yeah, okay. Since there's nothing there... And since we turned off the security doors... Ding. Is there something in here? Oh, coin. I don't want to do either of that because that makes me lose 2 steps, but that ends the run. I have to do this one. Losing 2 steps is not great. Let's just do this one first. Yeah. That means always those doors are open. Also, hello, Bluebell. Welcome on in. Okay, dining room. I'm not going in there because there's no point in going in there. I'm gonna run this way. Because that means I can open up the doors behind me and trying to get something. It's locked. I thought hallways were always unlocked. Guess not. We're gonna do the bedroom. I have 2 more gems on me. Hopefully this door isn't locked. Okay, cool. Adds lock. Yeah. Yeah, we can do pump room. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna do storeroom and get the coin. Get the key in case I need it. I got another gem. Alright, pump room. I know how this works. It's just gonna be... I want to drain everything from... Well, I actually can drain everything from the pool, first off. Let's see, which one is... Pool's the far end one. Nope. How does this work again? It needs to go the other way. Let's fill that up. Kitchen. Alright, cool. Let's get the remainder of the pool. After declaring it 8 weeks in my subject, a friend has 12 weeks. But no one starts just after we all start early. So the question is, how do I transfer this over from there to there? Because that's what I want to do. I want to transfer this to there to there. Can I do that? Oh, yeah, we also have the sub goal for those who just came in. It's 150 by the... From the end of this to this month to September to early October. Also, Bluebell, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Or Bluebell, I should say. This should... Also, Antari, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Well, you guys go. There's your first 5. I'll put them all in at the end of stream, just to make it a bit easier for me, so I don't have to keep, like, track 24/7. Yeah, thank you for the 5 gifted, Antari. I want the fountain. How would I get the fountain drained? I would need that. No. That goes to here, which then... There, right? I'm gonna go and sleep because I have a headache. Yep, go go get your rest. So this to this. Because my room was too hot and now it's cooled down. Nice. That should drain the remaining parts of the fountain. Nope, I need to put one into kitchen. And then switch pipe over. Alright. Fountains, I don't know why I couldn't drain the rest of the pool. Didn't make any sense to me. But now fountains drain, which we can need for something later on. But we don't have to worry about pump room for a while now. Yeah, I guess office. Alright, so this is the office. There's a computer room in here. We can run payroll. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. A spread gold the entire state. Yeah. The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. So yeah, you can get to the west and west and east side of them. But oh, also upgrade disc. Wait, we have a security, don't we? Yeah, we do. It's all the way down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Use the I don't know if we can use the office computer for the upgrade disc. Oh no, we can. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah. Bulb. So what is it? Swan song, right? That should be it. Or is it a different one? That's one for security. Insert disk. Press enter. Okay, there you go. I just did it wrong. Ooh, boudoir. It's the same one. I know, so I don't know why I'm doing it wrong. Boudoir data has been found on this upgrade. You will now have a chance to permanently enhance this room. Alright, so what do we get? +1 gem, +2 dice, +3. Ooh. Dice would actually be really nice. The ability to re-roll. Maybe you hit space. Maybe? Let me try again. Like, I already knew. Swan song. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. I'm putting the A before the W. I'm doing so on. I'm typing too fast. That was on me. I don't really need any of this, but yeah, we can actually access through here. I need to go 1, 2, 3. Maybe, hold on. Is this door locked or unlocked? It's locked. All right. So I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put us down to 10 or something. Oh, the money. I think it's in the pool room. Oh, right there. No, don't go in there. The email, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. Not worrying too much right now for it, though. I can always come back to it later. That puts us at 10. That's 9. Locked. All right. Well, that's it. So, unfortunately, we can't check the emails. I don't know if we'd be able to. Boop. Boop. And boop. Yeah, I've... log in. Swan song. Connecting to the network. Good old AOL dial-up noise. If you have electronic mail, next week, sir, you have not left any instructions the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on a definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me earlier through Hartley, who is beta leading for you this weekend. And if you absolutely insist through this confusion, this confound electronic typewriter. Oh, the fuse box stuff. Yeah. Gabe, yes, is correct. Also, next, please test the correct sequence. I'm gonna take a photo of that. So that has to be the color order. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Changes to the estate. Why don't you know that the changes request notarized, your promotion, God forbid, should bear fruit. Rest assured your plans will be executed. Yeah. Off, blue, green. Yeah, I took a photo. And then the DC fuse box. The vac indicator that I installed per instructions. However, it should be noted that all the white lights is only displayed after syncing all the purple. Should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all indicators to purple. If this is not a desired function, let us know. So I have to turn them all to purple, then a white, and then in that order. Okay. Let me take a photo of this. All right, and log out. All right, let's call it a day. So all purple, all white in that order. Just this big old hole. All right, new run. Day number 6. A courtyard, basically. Give it up for day number 6. All right, to the outside first. We'll do hovel. Let's see if there's anything down here. There's this. The Sinclair and Epson family tree line. This is our mother. there anything else in this room? What's this? Search continues. Author and illustrator who fancial stories named Marion Marigold was last seen by Friday getting into a carriage after late. No signs have been found yet. Yeah, Trading Post is good. The cellar isn't bad. I just wanted to see if there's anything in here first. It continues. Friday getting into a carriage. No sign has been found. Sign. Right. Keep on going. Less with the tubers, hopefully. Always a good start. Check out the magnifying glass, but I don't really need it, and I don't want to block myself off right away. No, I don't want to block myself off right away. Parlor game. Ooh, coin purse. Not bad. The gems are in the white box. The statement with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. So if the statement on the white box, well, one of these are a lie. One will always lie, one will always be true. So the gems are in the white box. If this is true, the statements with the word white are always true. So if that means these two are true, that means this would be the lie, which means that means the statement on the white box is true, which means then that's contradicts itself. Right? Because the gems are in the white box. The statement with the words white are here, but then if it says the statement on the white box is true, that means this can be a lie though, because if that the gems are in the white box. The statement with the yes, one has to be a lie. It says right here, there will always be at least one box that displays only a false statement. So if we say this is false, the gems are in the white box. That means the gems are not in the white box, which means the statements with the word white are always true, which means that this is true, which means that this is then that contradicts each other, because that means this one can't be true and false. So let's say if this one is true, that means this one is true. That means the statement is on the white box is true, which means this one is false. So is it blue? You know, we're just gonna go blue. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. No, okay. It might have been white. I don't know. Not too concerned about it. We get a gem either way. Ooh, don't want to really spend my kitchen. We'll do closet. Grab this. Ooh, and the compass. Nice. Logic. I know. It makes no sense. We can do chapel. Let's just go upwards. Pantry. Sure. Gives us some extra steps, some coins, and that connects us with the spare room. Oh, it doesn't connect with the spare room. I mean, I'll do security just to turn everything off. I think security is always good. Oh, I know it. Okay. There we go, and back. Now, if we get a breaker, that'll be good for us. Bedroom's nice. Speaking of breaker. No, but boiler room's better. Boiler room gives us power. Before I do that, so yeah, I want to go down back to the start and try to connect up to that last point. Using up a few steps here, but I think it's fine. That's just a dead end now, so... It was the white box. I think it might have been. Billiard room. Alright, let's see how this goes for us. So this is plus. So 19. 7, 8, 9. Oh, 19 minus 13. 7? No, 19. 9. Can never do mental math in my head very well. 19. Oh, 6. 13 minus 11. 2. Candles in the billiards room, nice. That's divided. So 2 divided by 10 is 5? No, or is it multiplied? Oh, it might have been multiplied. Might have been multiplied. No, purple's divided, pink is multiplied. So 2 is 20. 12 minus 8 is 4 times 4 is 16. There we go. 2 keys. I hate doing math. Chevnik. You can make clue with the cowboy cash? You could. You definitely could. There's only pool sticks in the billiard room. I'm gonna do guess bedroom. Just because it gives me 10 more steps, which means I can then use to... Ooh, and a key. Which means I can then use to run back through the house without losing as many. Because that was a dead end. We got 4 keys. We're going to get 2 coins because the chapel's going to take our coins, but it's fine. The pool stick in the billiard room. There we go. Alright, so here. Here. I'll have to go through that side. Got it. Library. Come down here first to see if there's anything down here. Turn that on. Wait, hold on. Nope. So into here. That does that. Elevator? What elevator? There is no elevator. Is he also locked in? We're playing. I know some stuff already. I don't know everything. The one in the corner? There's an elevator? Oh, hold on. That empowers that. I can then turn that to there. I see. Okay. I was just gonna do a big walk around. Didn't realize this was an elevator. Waiting for, I want that to, thank you. Well, thank you, also thank you Bluebell for the help, I appreciate it. What did I not turn? Oh. Two of three are active. I need one more. I'm guessing it's this one? No, not only one's active. So, what is powered and what's not powered is the question. So one is active right now. This needs to be down. Okay, turn that off, turn that back on. Okay, all of them are turned on that way. Wait, hold on. Almost at it. Is that it? I think I got it, chat. So I can actually power and send power to different doors and systems. I'm gonna send it this way. My goodness, that is complicated. Alright. What's this? Oh, it's a treasure map. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, it's right here. Also got a sightseer's guide to Reddington, a modest account of the town. The third largest city in the Fen of Ares, and its site of former capital Reddington is a synonym with the mountains, mysterious and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get further than the botanical garden. However, Reddington has much more to offer. There are senior historic castles and a charming underground bazaar. Award visitors who wish to explore Reddington is a type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories for long. Botanical garden, the most popular attraction, the IX Misery. I'm not reading all this. Cobblestone, past 100,000. Featherfall Keep. Mount Perma. After the death of Lord Espen and his oldest son Leona. Oh, that's my grandparents. Or on one of the side of the family tree. Until marriage. Historical landmark. The Tidalside Lake. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 1,122 feet in 1,100 or 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climb Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience, and that one many higher explorers want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get it to the trailhead, and you won't need a local guide to spread. Opposite from the trails is the Mount Holly Estate. That's between the summit's northern slope. It's 80 acres. My goodness. Of mountain resides almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in 66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from the trail north facing. The bazaar. And then, alright, so here's Reddington. Here's the Botanical Gardens. Here's Mount Holly. We are, if the house is here, right? Or it's here. Basically, we look towards the mountain. The Ares River. Interesting. What's this? Yeah. Do I want the foundation this far? Do I want the foundation this far? Far is good. I mean, far is good, yeah. Maybe. I mean, if I ever want to get down closer, yeah, that's fine. We'll do the foundation here. Long way down. I need to go up and around this way, hopefully. Oh, I don't have keys, darn it. Or I don't have gems, so I guess we'll grab here. Do it against an edge. I think it's fine. Well, I don't want it against an edge because I still want it to be used on all fours. So if anything, it's always around this location, I think. So I don't know where. So we have to go here and then up and around, hopefully. Why am I going up the stairs? which I can't get into, so you have to go down security and up through bedroom. Just jump down the hole. +2. Dining room's nice. Ooh, great. No, I'm gonna do boudoir. And the reason why is because I get dice. And so if I need to re-roll to try to get to where I want to go, I think ideally this is the best option. For example, here. Kitchen. Don't have any red. Alright. Grilled salmon. If you have the aquarium. Do I have the aquarium? I don't. Alright. Alright, I have to get the dark room. Because I think if I don't get the dark room, I won't be able to actually unlock the foundation. Yeah, because I need that. Which means now we have foundation unlocked. It was just 3 doors? No. One of them needs to be, it's basically quote-unquote 4 doors. A random roll, we'll do this one. That's not terrible. The thing is, we don't have, like, we don't have anywhere to get, like, properly towards the antechamber. Because we don't have any of the levers. Counts as 2, sure. Get a few more steps in. And then unfortunately we lose 2 steps. And that is it for the run. We'll do the mailroom. Anything in here? To Simon P. Jones from Dad. Hey buddy, how's it going up there? Is up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you're happy as a clam. I'm perfectly content on the estate with the exploration opportunities for the adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garden packing the tent. I want to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. With all the preparations, I'm not sure if I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from the conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor and be excited. The house here really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm pretty curious to hear just how much you remember of those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of stuff, and I'm not so much guidance and inspiration can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure on Friday, I'll end up having expression as well. Farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing. Well, that is sweet. Coupon book. Please return all corresponding packages and addresses. Denny Rivera to sender, employer staff. For more detailed, press any buttons about to activate the blue. Press a blue indicator next to indicate activate red. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Pain. That's going to be a pain to do. I would crash out, yeah. So, fun fact. If we had the magnifying glass, you'd be able to actually look more at the stamp here. These stamps are important later into the game, and you actually can get more mail in this room. I forget how, but there's a way to get more mail in this room all lined up here, and you're able to look at each and every single one of them. And it's useful later on, but that's going to be it for this day. And we'll call it there. We'll probably play one more run if it's a good run, and then call it there for today. Mount Holly, Ordinary Inn. Save and continue. Alright, one more run, chat. This is fun. It's honestly a good, fun game to vibe to, because we've just been doing so much Minecraft. I felt like just something a little bit different was good for today. Day number 7. Alright, first thing first. To that way. Shrine, shelter, trading post. Probably shelter. Negate the effects of the next 3 rooms. Next 3 red rooms, I should say. So, if we are able to do a laboratory thing, we can actually increase the radiation. Back. The shelter timestamp lock can be accessed by setting an unlock day and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour into the future. Once unlocked, the time lock will be remain unlocked for 4 hours. What day did we arrive here? What's it that we arrive here? The 7th? I forget. The 7th, yeah. I believe it's the 7th. Alright. We're gonna unlock that safe real quickly. Because we're 7 days now, because today's the 14th of November. What time is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do about like 9 to 10. We'll just vibe in there for a bit. Like 8:20, yeah. Time o'clock. I believe all the safe gets us is 14th. We'll do 10, and it's AM, right? Yeah, it's in the morning, so that's PM, and confirm. All right. So let's go explore the house for a bit, and then run back here. We just gotta make sure we have the steps on getting back here. Because it's open for 4 hours. So I don't have to be in the room while it's going. Sorry for spare bedroom. Pantry. From 10 to 2, exactly. Hallway. Oh yeah, my package that I ordered. It was a brass compass. So, got a brass compass, coupon book, and 2 keys. Good start. Parlor. All right. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other 2 boxes are false. Only one of the other boxes is false. So if that's true, and both of these, you can't tell the difference, but I think it's just black. Yeah. Because if this is false, that means these are true, which means it's in the false box. We'll do den. Gem. Bedroom. Sometimes there's a key in here. Nook. You can open this. Lovely. Got my key back. Corridor. Which leads into the foundation. We can't get into the foundation yet because underneath is we don't have the antechamber key for it. But there is an upgrade disc, which is what I wanted. I will then also open both of these up just to see. Ooh, boudoir. Actually, drawing room's nice for that. We'll use a key here. Yeah, we'll do passage. We'll use our 2 gems for that. All right. Back. Go in here first. Closet. Reroll dice, which is nice, and a gem, which is also nice. We'll use a key. Do we want to use the greenhouse right here? I mean, yeah. Like, if we ever get the lever... I'm also gonna magnifying. Not magnifying. Oh yeah, and since we turned on the water here, we now... plants now grow in here. That's nice. Yeah, if we ever do get the lever, it's the one here. But let's head back. Plus 2 steps. That should be it. I thought I would be unlocked. Guess not. Update disk is the hallway. Alright. +1 key, +1 lock chunks. Add an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft. I feel like the key's just more useful. I feel like always just getting an extra key with these rooms, because that means it's guaranteed if I go into it, there will always at least be, even if a door's locked, that means I can always at least get into it. I thought this would be open by now. Alright, like, I'm not crazy. It's the 14th of November. Jet. Right, because that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, no, I said 10. I counted wrong. Little hand needs to be right up the X. I will go pantry first, because we'll get a few extra steps. Thank you. +2 steps, nice. Counting is annoying. It really is. Music room. 1 major, 1 minor. Yeah. And some of the... Oh, wait. Wait. The photo I took. Page number 5. I know, I'm missing something though. The first words. The sheets. Among... Oh, this is the white trees. It's the this is the white tree one. Find among the white... Oh, what is it? Find among the white trees. Found. It's the stone. It's the digging spot right outside the campsite. We need a shovel, which we do not have. By the way, best music probably out of the entire game. hallway. Gotta do the guest bedroom just to get 10 more steps in. Courtyard would give us another room. But like... I don't want to use my gem on this down here if I don't have to. Not 10 yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hoping... That's just magnifying glass. I don't want to do the dark room. Does not fit. Darn. Isn't there a way to turn? You passed it? Yeah. What that does is that, but that's not what I'm needing. Well. Special key. Secret garden. Yeah? Alright. How does this work? Because this is supposed to open here. But I'm forgetting how this... Because that powers that, but that then doesn't power that. So I'm trying to figure out how to get this one to stay unlocked. Because yeah, there's like the whole elevator thing, but like there's a way I think to just do it normally. So I need... That's no. No, that should work. I just don't know. Do I go out here? I mean, yeah, I go out here. What's on the floor? Okay, if you're beeping, where are you? Oh, you're just a little coin in the grass. I see. Alright, these... This then points to another lever. I don't have the lever, though, is the issue. That... Oh, wait, this one's just completed. Duh. Which is on the right side. See, right, issue is I need to figure out how I can open up that door. How do I open up that door? So that does that. And here, or this, I guess. Even though this isn't the way to do it. Never mind, because that thing closes. Top, follow the lever at the top, follow the ducks. That goes into there. Blue, you might have to be a bit more specific on lever at the top. Oh, this lever. That lever, you mean? Hold on. This lever. That's what it is. Just a key, really? I mean, like, okay. No coin. Unfortunately, I don't know if we'll be able to actually get to where we need to go. Because we have no keys, so we can't use Great Hall. Might as well re-roll, see what we get. Probably should have done locksmith there. Yeah, it's locked. But we only got 3 steps, so we're gonna end it and call it there. I mean, that was pretty good. That wasn't bad. I think we could do one more. We can end a stream around a 3-hour mark. We need more steps, which I know how to get more steps. but I want to show y'all how. Day number 8. All right. First things first, out here we go. This is honestly a really fun game to play on stream. I'm definitely going to play it in my own time. Guardian wiped out 3 steps, yeah. We can do a schoolhouse. Sure, why not? So schoolhouse adds 3 schoolrooms, but it also lets us turn this on. But that's pretty much it. The other thing, I believe, is close. For the last 38 years, it's been a pleasure serving as your schoolmaster. It's basically, I first wish to thank Lady Epson for the gracious host. Basically, this is the school that was in Mount Holly. Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in the father's footsteps of the building right into yet another school, and so on and so forth. Thank you all sincerely. Better joke to the end. Remember to give Miss Peters her gift. Yep. So, like, anything back here? So, now that we have the schools, we can actually try to do a school run. I don't know if we'll have enough steps, and if we get lucky. I don't know if I want to do a school run this time, but you can actually graduate, quote unquote, and it allows you to but the unfortunate thing, it costs gems, which we don't have. It's much more for an end thing when you can constantly get gems more consistently. I probably should have done Hall. Oh, I wanted to get another book down. I'm gonna do the history of Orinda. I'm gonna do Great Hall because I know there's a lever that you can find if you get enough keys or you get lucky. So maybe we might just get lucky. I mean, I guess we have to do Chapel, because that just puts us almost, like, end run right then and there. That connects up everything. This, storeroom. Key. Gem. We're not going to go to the Great Hall just yet. Thank you for taking my 2 coins. I want to run through here first. Commissioner? We can't buy anything, so spare bedroom. Off the bed. Alright, good night, Akira. Yeah, so this is going to be our last run for today, and then we're going to call it. Security room. Turn off all of the key cards. Awesome. Just want to make sure all those are unlocked. Cool. Laboratory, we don't have archives. Addressing, you'll no longer be able to see all 3 floor plans. Frick. And I have to take it. Well. You know what? Random. Pretty good random. know it's a bunch of, yeah. So this is basically someone never considered herself a success. It's like all the news cutouts of our mom talking about her and her success of writing and the Book of the Red Prince and the different years detailed by Red Guard questioned or detained. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Kayla Manning and the publisher Philippa White were 2 of the 3 dozen names that appeared in the leak dozer naming the person of interest. In Group L, RLCF, also known as the Children of Blackwater. Muriel Joss publisher. No trace discovered of the heir. Priceless jewels stolen in a dramatic royal museum heist is the last known information. The thieves of the royal capital of Fen Ares had broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. They lavished the rooms, have historically reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocrats and high peerage. And access has never been granted to those outside of noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in the virtual every corner museum grounds dredging for clues. And basically the game hints all this information about your mom, and then at the last thing is a heist. So it kind of puts 2 and 2 together for you to try to figure out. We'll do a parlor game real quick. Now, I know what everything is towards, because I've watched videos on this. Every box is black hole. That's a lie. Every box contains... That's a lie. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace every with this. This box is... Oh, that's false. This box contains the gems. Well, that's false. So every box to be true, which means it's in this one. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Random archived? Sure. Ooh, laundry room. Which we can't turn on because it's not powered. Anything in the laundry room? I've actually never been in here. Doesn't look like it. The thing is, you can basically do... Yeah. So you can swap keys for coins, swap coins for gems, and you can swap gems for coins or keys for gems, and so on and so forth. For 10 coins. But also this one is special because you can start quote unquote money laundering. You can basically increase the amount of steps and coins you have. Here. All right, this is going to be a quick run for today, but I think that's fine. We're heading right about 3 hours. This is a very fun game. It's a very, very interesting puzzle. This one should just be straight up unlocked. Never mind. Thought it would be, but it's not. Corridor. Corridors are always unlocked, but hallways are not. Hopefully this is split, because it's the only option we got. And it's just a dead-end closet. Alright, cool. Well, we got a 33% chance to maybe open one of these doors. I'm going to go with the far door on the right. Nothing. Alright. Oh, that's going to be it then. Call it there. Big stretch. No, like, it's a very fun game. It does get very, very elaborate. I'm not gonna just like not play this when I'm not streaming. I'm gonna play this in my off time. So we're gonna get more and more into the game as it goes, and I will explain things that I did off stream when I'm not streaming this. Next time we play it, because if I only played it when I was streaming, we'd be here for a very long time, which I do not want. But with that being said, chat, we're going to call it there for today. And we're going to raid into someone. So let's see who we can raid into. Because, like, here's the thing, right? Cat redeem. I'll put a photo out for my cat. Who do you want to raid? Well, we can raid into Derpy. We haven't raided Derpy in a while. Alright, chat, we're going to be raiding into Derpy in Pain. /raid Derpy in Pain. Thank you all for joining me today. On Monday, we'll get back into Minecraft. We'll probably be doing MCC Island, because a lot has changed on Island since last time we saw it, but I wanted to do something a little bit different today, so we just had to play Blueprints. But thank you all again. Reminder, this weekend will be my finale of Cowboy SMP, so you'll see that on YouTube. And let me just quickly before I forget, thank you to Antari again for the 5 gifted subs. Y'all are now 145 away from me wearing a cowboy outfit at TwitchCon on a panel. Nice job, chat. But anyways, I will post the cat photo right after this, and I will also mention the sub goal. So, thank you all. As always, you've been awesome, amazing, and wonderful. And I will see you all on Monday where we go back to some Minecraft. Anyways, chat. Bye.